Okay, as you can see, I moved the camera over to the lathe. That's where I took my old tool post off of. That's the original stud. All I've done is taken it out, cleaned it up, and I actually went and bought a nut for this today that I may use instead of the one that came from the factory because it fits the same wrench that I keep on here for my tailstock. We'll see how it works out. As you can see, I got the wedges back in. I readjusted it. It's aligned better so that now when it clamps, it's not over here in the way. It's back away from the tool holder. So I got that straightened out. The only thing I have to do now is set this on here. And that stud's not long enough. Well, it's a good thing they sent me one, isn't it? So what we'll do, we'll take this off. I'll get my Allen wrench and take this out. It's tight too because I use some blue Loctite to keep it in there. And yep, that one's a little bit longer. So we'll screw that one in there. I'm going to double nut this to put it in there. I'm not going to use a vice grip on it. Actually, I have another one of these other nuts so I can not use my lock nut. Okay. Now we'll get those off of there. And we'll put the tool post on. Okay, I leave my compound set at 30 degrees so I can do precision facing and stuff with it. Now I'm actually going to use the wavy washer that I bought under this nut. And I think I'm going to use my washer and my nut as well because I like the capability of using my wrench with it. And it fits nicely. I'm not going to perfectly align this right now. I'm just going to tighten it down. Okay. Now let's put a tool holder on there. No wiggle. I'm going to open this up, put a 1/2 inch tool bit in it, and see how easily it sends, because this will hold a 1/2 inch. That slot is a 1/2 inch. And my calculation, it should be slightly below center when it's all the way up, down. Now this, I believe the tool holder is slightly less than, or less than ½ inch wide, but it is a ½ inch slot, so a ½ inch tool bit will not stick, will not go all the way in. It leaves about 3/16 out. Well, I'm only going to tighten down a couple of screws because this is a grooving tool and I'm not going to use it right now. Let me see if I can get a little more light on this subject. I don't know if that helps you, but it sure helps me. I'm just going to go ahead and drop this all the way down. It's sitting on the top of my compound rest right now. And that ½ inch tool bit, oh, it is too high. It's about a 32nd too high. So I can't go with ½ inch tool bits. I'll have to get some 3/8. I've got some smaller ones right now anyway, but that's not good. I may machine a 32nd off the bottom of these tool holders, which would fix that. But we'll go with a different tool size for right now. Make sure that's still good and tight. Let me get a tool bit out. Let's unlock this. Okay, I have some. These are 1/4 inch. And trust me, when I was using that other tool holder, I had to shim the heck out of them to get them dead center. Snug that up till I get it tight. I'm going to go ahead and take a cut on it with this real quick here. That tightens down with probably 3/4 still full engaged threads on a 1/4 inch tool bit, so that'll take anything I can throw in it. I will probably get some indexable 1/4 inches. And let's see. That looks almost perfect right there, just slightly below. Okay, now that's a little center punch I've made that I had for centering on here. I'm going to take that out and put it back in my box. Now this is an old shank of an old drill chuck that I've played with before and used it for some other stuff. So this is pretty hard stuff here. I'll take this light and move it away from that chuck. Now let's see how this thing cuts. Actually, looks like I got that tool bit a hair high somehow. Oops, that's not what I want to loosen. That looks better. Alright, now let's take 10 20 thousandths total. Nice and rigid, you know. I like it. Let's take 10, 20, 30, 40,000. I think I speed up just a hair. That is so much different than my old tool post. We're going to be cutting the full length now. One more cut. $50,000. Can't really feel anything under the tool post other than the same vibration that the lathe itself is making. Nothing, no real, looks like no real spring away. So I'm tickled with it. I'm liking it. That's the Shars OXA tool post from the factory. Just got it. You saw me unpack it. Comes with 5 tool posts, and their delivery, like I said, is amazing. I ordered it at 9:43 on Wednesday morning, and I received it on Friday afternoon at right about 2 o'clock. Thank you for your time, and if you have any questions, feel free to write me at cwolf69@gmail.com. CWOLFS69@gmail.com. Thank you. You have a nice day.